Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for Easter I decided I was going to make these little chicks. He's got little brown feet, a brown beak, and googly eyes. As other than the yarn, you can get all the supplies you need at the dollar store. So we're just going to set them aside. So as per the picture that you saw, you need some pipe cleaners. Yeah, you can't get these at the dollar store, but they're pom-pom makers. So you're going to need two different sizes, the big one for the body and a smaller one for his head. I got my two googly eyes already, but you can buy like a whole bag of this size plus colored ones and stuff for like $1.25 or whatever it is. You're going to need a good pair of scissors and your glue gun. Obviously I got mine heating up right here, can't see it, and that's it. So let's get started. Alright, so I did my big one already off camera because it takes a while, so I'm going to do the small one with you. So just open your one side and you're going to wrap. Now you have to wrap fairly tight and even. Don't let it go over this, but get as close to it as you can. It's awkward on the sides, but, and you're going to do this until your arch disappears a little bit. Not completely, but. So if it gets up on that thing, just pop it off. If you can. Mine's pretty tight. But. You seen how my arch is disappearing? So it doesn't have to be completely gone, but I got a little bit of an arch there left. I'm going to close my door, snip this off, and do the other side. So that's about even with my other one. I'm going to close the door, snip it off. And you need really sharp scissors to do this. You're going to go in the middle and cut them. Now you've got this ridge you can follow. And do the other side. So once you've got it cut, you need just a little piece. You're going to stick it down in here and you're going to pull tight so that gets wrapped right around the middle. Tie a double knot, pulling as tight as you can right down through there. Not that tight. Okay, let's try that again. That's the first time I've ever done that. And then I like to just come around just for added security. You know me and my securities. And do a double knot. So once that's done, you can open up your sides. And pull it apart. So give it a little shake so you can get all the ones that are popping out. And then these guys that are just sticking up, you can just trim this, whatever you don't want sticking up. Give it a little haircut. There shouldn't be many with the pom-pom maker. Give it another shake. So if you want this fuzzy, if you keep trimming this, eventually it turns fuzzy, but it also turns really small. So I would advise against it. So your little string, it can be cut off to match the same size as this stuff, because you're not going to need it. So give it a shake. Trim what you don't want sticking up. We're ready to go. So now that your glue gun is all heated up, make a flat spot that we're gonna. So make a flat spot, and you're gonna just put your glue all over there. Now I don't stick mine right in the middle. I kind of stick mine ahead a little bit because it is a chicken. And it's hot glue, so it almost takes instantly. Now you're gonna notice it's gonna kind of flop forward, but when we put the feet on, it'll solve that problem. So, do the feet. I'm gonna do yellow. So I cut the feet at 1.5 inches long. So each piece is this long. So I mean, it doesn't have to be precise, but it kind of gives you an idea. You need 6 of them. So you can just eyeball it, really. But you need big scissors to cut through the pipe cleaner. So I just eyeball it. So you can make, it's 5. You can make the whole chicken out of 1 pipe cleaner with some stuff left over, with a little piece left over. So this beak part is I only need it to be 1 inch. If it's any bigger than that, it sticks out too far. So that's garbage. So 1 pipe cleaner is all it takes for this little guy. So we're going to do the feet first. So 3 for each foot, and I just place my pipe cleaners like that. And I wrap these, so I do one at a time. So I place it like a foot, but then I twist. I don't wrap. I twist the ends. Add my next toe, and I twist my ends. So that's my little foot. That's all I do. And they don't have to be exactly the same, but I mean, it helps if they're fairly close. There's my 2 feet. So I take my glue gun. I'm going to move my chicken. And I put a great big piece of glue on each foot, and then I set my chick down on it. So just flatten that wherever you want the feet, and I just place my chicken on top of my feet, and then it just sits there and does its thing and dries. So as far as the beak, so now he's sitting there. So I take this piece for the beak and I make it into a V. I take my glue gun and I put it all in the middle of the V and on top of the 2 pieces. Like that. And then I stick it in like that. Ow, and I burn myself every time. Hot stuff. Me and glue guns don't get along so well. And then while the feet are still sitting there drying, because that part takes the longest, I got my eyeballs. And I just put in a little dollop. Try not to burn myself this time. Though their eyes aren't quite out front. And there we go. There's your little chick. Nice short video for Easter. So now I've got 3 little chicks. Bring in my other little chick. 3 little chicks for Easter. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you in the next video.